What if I told you that the most important factor in running your successful remodeling business isn't your craftsmanship, nor is it your tools, it's not even your crew.
Hello, this is the Hack Hour Podcast, a show where it's all about helping real, everyday, hardworking remodelers learn the secrets to having it all in life and business. And now, here's your host, Mike Menges.
It's the clients that you choose to work with. See, look, if you have ever wasted hours chasing down the wrong client, estimating only to realize you've wasted a lot of time and energy, you know exactly how frustrating and costly these endeavors can be. What if there was a way that you could avoid all of that, chasing the wrong person, spending hours writing up estimates only to get ghosted? What if there was just this easy to follow process that lets you spot the dream clients in just 10 minutes and, even more importantly, recognize the nightmare clients in the same amount of time? Well, welcome to episode 32 of the Hack Hour Podcast. Here we're going to go into a game-changing concept for you. It's called Weed the Lead. I'm Mike Menges. I'm the founder of the Remodeling Academy. This process I learned, fortunately, early on in my remodeling journey, and it did help transform the way I went about running the business. It allowed us to grow quickly because, again, when I initially started, it was just me doing the sales. I could only run so many appointments at one time. I had to learn how to maximize and make sure the appointments that I were going on were the best potential projects for us as a company. And this Weed the Lead process allowed us to do that. This will help transform the way you run your remodeling business because it will get you focusing on what matters most from the get-go. So today, we're going to explore this simple but powerful system. It shows you exactly how to identify the best prospects for your remodeling business, while at the same time, it teaches you and shows you clearly how to avoid the tire kickers and the low ballers. Look, if you've ever felt stuck in the sales process, this framework will give you the clarity, the confidence, and the control. So let's get started. All right. I am not going to be the first person who mentions the term, it's important for remodelers to qualify prospects. I am, though, going to be one of the few that gives you some real advice about how you do that, right? It's not going to be vague. It's not going to be overly complicated. It's not going to be outdated. Over the years, I've refined and perfected this process into something that you can use immediately, whether you're just starting out or you've gotten a few reps in and you're ready to scale this remodeling business of yours to the next level. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly why qualifying your leads is critical. You'll understand what makes this Weed the Lead process that effective, and you'll understand how you can start using it right away. Most importantly, you'll see exactly how the system sets you up to work only with your ideal clients, right? These are the ones who are going to respect your time, your value, and your expertise, and are willing to pay what you're worth. You can end the days of complaining that you're just got all the wrong clients, right? This customer doesn't understand. Let's get rid of all of that. All right. Now, for those of you that follow our sales process, this is the part where we get into the why, right? It's called the emotional buy-in. So let's talk about why this matters. As a remodeling professional, look, your time is your most valuable resource. You can only manage so many projects. You can only sell so many jobs. You can only be in so many places during the day, right? Yet, when you look over the course of the year, how much time have you been wasting on clients who either didn't know clearly what they wanted, maybe what they wanted wasn't quite what your company is really good at, maybe they really couldn't afford a premium service like your company offers, or maybe they were just using you to price check against the contractor that they really wanted to hire. Right? How's that happened? Did you like that experience? I know we didn't, right? The truth is, not every prospect is a good fit for your business, and that's okay. The problem arises when you, as the owner, don't have a clear, consistent process to weed out the bad leads and focus on the good ones. That is where this weed the lead framework comes in. It's designed to save you time, eliminate frustration, and ensure you are working with the clients who align with your goals and your values. Listen, customers all the time are shopping and interviewing multiple contractors so that they can figure out who's the best contractor to hire. What I explain to customers is, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we get asked to do hundreds of projects a year, thousands of projects. And we interview our clients so that we can determine who are the best clients that we should work with. I'd be happy to talk to you about your project. I'm not saying for certain that we would do your project. We need to understand what you would be like to work with and see if you're the type of client that our company does business with, right? And it's a way of leveling the playing field and putting out there that you have some standards and that you are looking for a certain type of client to work with. This is going to help elevate and raise the level and quality of clients that your company signs contracts with. Now, so I just want you to imagine, what would it feel like to never have to deal with another nightmare client, or wondering when's the shoe going to drop and when's this client going to just go ballistic and the project's going to go south on us, right? What if you had a way to say, we're not going to have to deal with any more of these really unrealistic demands, no more of these budget battles, right? And I'm not going to be wasting all this time and energy for nothing. That is the power of this weed the lead system. You clearly know who you should be estimating for, who you should be giving contracts to. All right, let's dive into what exactly is weed the lead. At its core, it's a step-by-step process. It helps you quickly determine if a prospect is worth pursuing. All this can be done in about 10 minutes. More importantly, it lets you know who you shouldn't be pursuing, right? So you're going to know rather quickly whether this prospect is one of the A-list clients who's ready to move forward and you need to act quickly on, or this is someone that you should politely refer to the competition. This process is simple but powerful because it focuses on three main objectives. First, it works with building trust. By you asking the right questions, you create an immediate connection with the prospect. You're showing them that you're a professional who values their time and their project. Second, helps you understand the need. You'll uncover what the client wants, right? Why they want it, and when they want it done. This helps you determine if their project aligns with your company's expertise and availability, right? Is this going to be the type of client that you guys want to work with? And you get to assess the budget from a quick and non-direct way. Because let's face it, money matters. The sooner you bring it up and address it, the better. And the weed lead process makes this part of the conversation that's very smooth and stress-free. So you don't have to have a lot of anxiety about talking about numbers, nor does your client have to have all this stress and anxiety about trying to hide what their budget is. You just get things out in the open early. It's the best way to go. Trust me. Once you start doing this, you'll be shocked and you'll say to yourself, I can't believe I was afraid of discussing numbers for so long. Look, this framework isn't just about qualifying prospects. It's about helping position you and your company as the expert in the industry where you're taking control of a sales process. And the best part, it's scalable. As your business grows, you can easily train people on your team to help assist you in handling this process. And that frees you up to focus on whatever area of your business you need to be growing next. Again, that's the way we scale. All right. For those of you, again, in following us with our sales, here's the how, right? This is the part where we get a taste of the implementation. So how exactly does weed the lead work? This weed the lead process, it's built around open-ended questions, right? Those are the type of questions that help you gather the information you need while keeping the conversation natural and engaging, right? These are questions that require more than just a yes or no type of answer. Here's a few examples to give you a taste of what's involved. So, Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, what type of work are you thinking about doing, right? This style of question ensures that the project is within your expertise. If it's not, you get to move on. You can refer them to someone else. No harm, no foul, as they say. Another style question you ask: how soon do you want this work done, right? This is going to help you gauge your prospect's level of urgency and the timeline to see if things are realistic and what is their level of understanding. You also will ask a question like, so who else is going to be involved in this decision-making process? This avoids surprises later. Most often, you've experienced this when you've handed over the contract and you ask the person, are they ready to move forward? And then all of a sudden, you find out that there's someone else who's actually going to be signing the agreement that you never even knew about. And that is a very frustrating situation for sure. So, another question we will ask very early on is something along the lines of, are you planning to use financing? Do you already have funds set aside, right? This is a low pressure way to introduce and start getting into money and budgets while keeping the conversation positive. Again, you're being helpful. This is the way to go. Trust us. Each of these questions serves a purpose, and when they all work together as a whole, right? They help you qualify the lead. It helps you build trust. You're uncovering key details about the project. And the best part, all of this is done in 10 minutes. Now, we can't go through the entire thing in this episode. What's nice is you can easily sign up and get the form right now. You go over to the remodelingacademy.com. You can find Weed the Lead. Type in your email address. We will send you over a copy of the Weed the Lead form that you can print out and start using. I even put together a video where I go over a more in-depth training on how to do it. It's all available for you right now today. Go get it. Start using it. Okay. How about the what if, right? Let's dream for a minute. I want you to think about this upcoming year and imagine, what if you could run your remodeling business without ever having to chase down the wrong clients again? Think about what happened last year and the year before, right? Now, we don't want to repeat that. What if this year, what if each phone call, what if each consultation, what if every project was with a prospect, right? It's with someone who truly values what your company is all about, right? They value their work, they value your worth. And what if they just couldn't wait to hire your company? They couldn't wait to have you guys be the one who gets started on their project. See, that's what the Weed the Lead system can do for you. It will completely shift. Instead of you chasing all the clients, now the clients that you've accepted into your system, the ones that you've allowed in and said, okay, we'll work with you guys, they are now reaching out and clamoring for you to get started. See, it's not just about qualifying prospects. It is about transforming the way you approach your business. You have to think about it from a completely different paradigm, a different perspective. See, when you implement this process, you spend less time dealing with frustration and more time doing what you love. You get to deliver the amazing results for the amazing clients that you have. And here's the best part. You don't have to figure out all of this on your own. I've already done the hard work. It's already been refined. We've already been using it for years. We've had other remodelers use it. We've gotten feedback, right? That's how we were able to put it together into this framework that you simply can copy and implement in your business today. So again, if you haven't already, if you're ready to take control of your sales process and start working with only the ideal clients, then go over to the remodelingacademy.com and grab your free copy of the Weed the Lead. Again, this is a simple tool. It's going to change the way you do your remodeling business. I can't wait to see how these results will transform your business. Also, sign up for the Remodel Games, our 5-day challenge. That is going to be something that's going to help you this upcoming year as well. We got a lot of exciting things happening at the Remodeling Academy, and it's amazing. So many contractors. 2025 is going to be the best year of their lives, and it's fun. This game, this industry, when you have certain pieces of the puzzle figured out, it really is enjoyable. So if you're sitting there and you hear this podcast and you are struggling and not happy with the way your business is going, that's okay. Recognize, hey, I just need to implement a few different things. I need to hang out with the guys at the Remodeling Academy, and I need to learn what successful people have done to make their business work for them. So until next time, I'm reminding you, right, you want to work smarter. It's not always just working harder. Always keep your eye on that dream of why you started this business in the first place. Let's get out there and crush this business together. Come on. It's there. It's ready. Let's go get it.
Thank you for listening to the Hack Hour podcast. It would be awesome if you would leave us a quick review on iTunes. To further your remodeling success, go to remodelingriches.com.